Today has been, or this week has been, about a critical friendship, and certainly I've been very pleased with the approach from the peers, but also from our own management, our staff and our partners, for the spirit that they have entered into this, what could have been a very gruelling, warts and all kind of turning over the stones. Has been useful. There's some very good feedback, and also there are some issues that we want to take away, and certainly the Chief Executive and I have already agreed that from Monday we will be starting on action planning to address the issues that have been raised by our peers.
Council is a key player, and it is a key player regionally, and has developed a national profile on the city suburb agenda. There is broad recognition with partners and everyone that we've spoken to that the council has made significant progress since 2002. The council has an ambitious and an innovative approach to facing the financial and organisational changes over the next 5 years. There could be greater ownership and involvement of some partners and scrutiny in developing the council's priorities. And there is opportunity for greater collaborative working with other local authorities to identify possible solutions to the challenges faced by the council. The council has disinvested from its non-priorities. I always say local government is brilliant at new things. It really grasps them. And the difficulty is, very often, they don't stop doing other things. And this brings pressure. And I think you've done a very good job of actually disinvesting from those areas that are not priority for you. The council addresses its priorities and delivers some excellent services. There is a need for clearer communication and engagement with stakeholders on shaping the council's priorities. I just think that you do a great deal at the moment, but it could be improved. Is there, and this is a question, is there sufficient focus on those services that are relatively expensive and need to change? We feel the Cabinet is cohesive and strong. The Council has a robust plan for improving scrutiny in response to external and internal criticism. You need to develop the democratic champion role of members, and for that you need, I think, to consider the way in which you can get the appropriate support. Of satisfaction. We found the staff enthusiastic, willing to go that extra mile for people. They're really proud of what they've done, and they are really proud of Barnet. You have an observatory where you have information that allows you to analyse the areas that you need to concentrate on. That information is shared across partners. I think you know that you need to develop those highly accessible, high quality customer access points. And one of the tools that you can use, and I know you intend to use, is the emerging library strategy. The focus on the internal customer could be improved to further enable change and deliver high quality services. There is a strong focus on communication. You've done a great deal. There are some innovative issues on communication. You are trying new ways, and they are becoming successful. I also think that the diversity and the need to communicate and engage with diverse cultures is championed from the very top. I was very impressed with both the leader and the chief executive. They clearly have that in their focus. One of the things that I think that you need to think about in looking at the new ways to communicate with people, the whiz-bang new technology and all of that, don't lose the need to talk to people face to face. That's where your strength really comes from. So we were very impressed with the senior level engagement at the very top of the organisation. And the LSP, Police College, University, all of these people. And just to re-emphasise, I think that the actual strength of that is meeting face to face. The council is seen as a focused organisation, but partners feel that more could be achieved with greater openness and collaboration. That will always happen. People want you to actually talk to them, listen to them, and be seen to taking account of their views. The excellent partnership arrangements that you have need to be developed. For the CAA, when it comes in, they will be examining not just the Borough Council, they will be looking at all of the public sector and private sector organisations within Barnet. Resource and performance management. The council is business-like, efficient, low spending, pragmatic and high performing. There is a robust and comprehensive performance management framework which is embedded within the organisation. The council needs to address the risk of maintaining performance during a period of significant change. You've been through a period of significant change, you're now going on to the next level, and it is a very, very positive decision to do so. And I think that you're very brave to do it. But there are risks there, and you need to assess them all the way through. And you have developed innovative approaches to tackling future infrastructure, and that Barnet financing plan is really, really positive. There is a concern amongst staff that the imperative to avoid overspending is leading to caution, and that you've got to get the fine balance on that. There are real opportunities to enhance service provision efficiency by working with the evident talent and enthusiasm in partners and residents in a positive way. Staff have been and continue to be involved in the change design. Significant change has been delivered in the organisation, and the Future Shape programme demonstrates the council's desire to further change and improve. The council needs to ensure that it has capacity and has assessed the risk of going to the next stage of improvement. And as I've said previously, I think that you are doing that, but we need to remind you that that is something that you need to do. The Future Shape programme is bold and recognises the complexity of future challenges. A lot of effort has gone into enhancing the internal communications and developing modern working practices, and there is potential to unlock more capacity. There are opportunities to further enhance the leadership capacity of middle managers. I'll say no more on that, except to say that could equally apply to middle managers as a whole. In managing people, the council is open to new ideas, and staff appreciate the training and development opportunities provided. There are good relations with the unions. We do think that the council could further harness staff motivation by enhancing the existing commitment and fully involving them in the story of change. Sometimes people appreciate an arm round them occasionally, and I think that that part of it, the human side of it, you need to continue to try and